So it's gonna be slightly stronger practice in the sense that we will feel the ground. So we will use the hands a lot and we will go quite slow so we can sense and feel the ground. Starting laying down on the floor. Make yourself feel nice and comfortable, just laying down on the ground to connect for the start, beginning of our practice. Make yourself feel nice and comfortable. Wiggling your shoulders, wiggling your head maybe side to side, and releasing your lower back, maybe gently rolling the hips side to side. Just give yourself a moment, closing your eyes and tuning in. Notice how it is feeling like for you tonight in your body. Notice how you feel. Notice what is happening in your head, in your mind. So you're connecting with whole parts of yourself, mind, body, spirit. And the breath is your spirit, so just shifting the attention towards your breath, towards your breathing. And feeling the breath flowing into your body. And exhaling, releasing, relaxing. Maybe you're gonna visualize each time you inhale, you're inhaling through your feet, sending the energy through the body and letting it go out of your head. And then when you inhaling again, you're taking the energy from the top of your head, and eventually when you're exhaling, send the energy through your feet. So you keep gathering the energy from the earth, from your feet to the crown, and then back again from the crown to your feet. Just let the breath and let the energy flow through you there and back. Taking the energy from the earth and also taking the energy from the universe. Sending the energy up, away from your crown, and also sending the energy away through your feet into the ground. So it's never-ending flow of energy both ways constantly. So you can saturate yourself with the grounding energy, and you can also upgrade yourself, your mind, your spiritual self, by radiating higher and taking the energy from the higher sources, from the higher levels. And because we have got new moon in Taurus, we are gonna be working with the energies of new moon. And new moon means new beginning. So you are starting fresh and anew, and you got 2 weeks to complete your intentions, or even more, you can carry it for months. But just until next time we have got a new one in Taurus would be probably many months ahead, a year. So you can give yourself time to accomplish your task, but the main thing is to actually realize what you want to manifest, what you want to work on. So just take a moment, use your mind for something constructive now, and visualize what it is you want. Some sort of improvement of your body, your mind, anything you want to achieve, accomplish. Just make sure you know what you're working towards too. Setting the intention of achieving it, and hopefully with the power of the new moon, you will feel empowered, you will feel you've got more energy, more strength to go and achieve whatever you set yourself to. And then, because the energy of the new moon is in Taurus, I want you to start to sense and feel with all 5 senses. So maybe starting to feel the heaviness of your body. Feel the clothing touching your skin. Feel the breath flowing through your body. Notice the sense of the room. Notice what you can smell. Notice what you can see under your closed eyelids. Notice the sounds very close to you. nearby, or in the distance. Notice all the sounds you can hear and let these sounds take you a bit further. Using these sounds around you, either subtle sounds or maybe your household is more noisy. Just use these sounds to take you deeper. And maybe bringing in another sense of taste. Just remember what was the last thing you ate or drank. Just recollect the taste. Seeing under your closed eyelids, maybe colors, maybe you can see the images, maybe you can see the words, anything what you can notice under your closed eyelids. And then very gently shifting the attention, the awareness back into your physical body. And scan throughout your body and mainly concentrating on any tensions, pains, aches within. Connecting your mind to those places so you can create a link, mindful connection. Use it throughout your practice so you can heal yourself, and if nothing else, at least you're not going to injure yourself by practicing mindfully. And then very gently on inhale, reach the arms overhead, stretch, bringing yourself into the present moment, extending through the fingertips, through your toes, reaching, staying there, holding on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then gently bring the knees towards your chest and hugging your knees very gently. Hugging your knees, rolling side to side. Just nice and easy, gentle roll. And then see if you can extend your left leg and bring your right knee in. So bring the right knee in, bring the chin towards the knee, squeeze in, and then swap the side. And see if you can bring the other knee in, squeeze, and then gently release. Rock yourself into your seated position. And staying in your seated position for a moment. I'm just gonna move the camera so you can see all the body. Perfect. And then just staying there, seated, you're gonna connect with the ground. So fingertips on the floor, sense and feel the ground. Inhale, reach up and press the fingertips to the fingertips. So the palms are open. See if you can coordinate it, if you can really bring the fingertips to each other. Exhale, ground yourself through the fingers again. Inhale, reach up, fingertips connecting. Exhale, release, feel the ground, straight arms. Inhale, reach up, connect fingertips. And 2 more times. Exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, connect fingers. Exhale, ground. Inhale, connect through the fingertips, pressing the palms towards your heart. Pausing here for a moment, close your eyes, and just bring back into your inner eye the intention, what it is you want to achieve, and just keep it in your mind, on your mind throughout your practice. And we're going to start on your floors in your cat-cow position. So just nice and easy, hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Just gently wiggle the hips side to side. We're gonna do something quite strong. So make sure you can gently bring some warmth into your hips. We can gently bring some movement before we will start strengthening. And then from here, let's tuck your toes under, lift up into your first downward dog. Very gently walk yourself, nice little walks, bend one knee, then the other knee. Very gently bringing the heels down. Maybe aim 3 times each side, so you've got some task to work towards 2, So 3 times, release slowly one heel at a time. And then very gently separate the feet slightly on the ground, maybe wider than hip distance apart, and walk yourself into the plank position. So we're starting strong in plank. From the plank, we are gonna go super slow into the fold. So maybe try 10 walks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into the fold. Hang there for a moment, bend knees or straight legs. And 10 times we are gonna move the hand. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into the plank. Notice shifting of body weight. Each time you are on the palm on the ground, shift towards the palm. Feel the ground. Let's do it again. 1, 2 slow walks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into the fold. Hang there. Relax. Let's do a couple more. 10 little steps. And really don't rush it. Nice and small little walks with your hands. 8, 9, 10 into the plank. And then shifting back into the fold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fold there. Drop the head down, maybe bend the knees. Just staying in the fold. Maybe grab the elbows and just hanging there. Drop the head down, shaking the head, releasing any tension you might be holding in your neck. Close your eyes. And then very gently, when ready, walk yourself into a plank position. We are gonna do a few twists. So, nice and easy first. Twist the heels to the right. You can have feet or behind each other for easy option. Reach the left arm up and over. And then back to the hip. And one more time over. If this is too much, you can always drop the knee down. Let's do 3 more. On the hip, extend forward. On the hip, extend forward. And one more time on the hip, forward and back under the shoulder. Twist to the other side. Inhale, reach through the right arm up, extend forward for the stretch, and then back to the hip. So making little rainbows. Forward and back to the hip 2 more times. Inhale forward and back to the hips. 1 more time. Inhale forward, hands back under your shoulders, and then drop the knees down. Staying in our cat-cow position. So it was quite strong start. Just give yourself a little wiggle in your shoulders, maybe figure 8 one way, and then figure 8 the other way around. And from here, we are gonna go for nice and strong glute work. So bring the left knee towards the nose, surrounding the spine, navel in, and then on inhale, you will go for a little back bend here, but it's very conscious, yeah? So lifting gently the head and lifting the leg up. So you can start to feel the muscles of your leg working there. Holding there for 5, 4, so you're engaging lower back as well, everything is nice and even. 3, 2, 1, and then rounding the back. So it's like a cow position, navel in, nose in, and then adding the leg. Lifting the leg, opening the chest. Holding down 5, 4. Feel the ground under your hands. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Nose to the knee, knee to the nose, and open. Holding there, nice and strong leg. Holding on 5. Looking ahead or gently up. 3, 2, 1. Release. Give yourself a little wiggle. So we're strengthening tonight. Feeling the ground, feeling the power in the body. Let's bring the right knee towards the nose, rounding the back navel in, and then inhale. So it's cat-cow position, making a little back bend there, but squaring the hips, straight leg. So keep the heavy leg nice and straight and pointed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nose in, knee in, hold. Inhale, extend, lifting the leg, holding the leg there, pointing your toes, holding on 5. 4. Feel how heavy your leg is. 3, 2, 1. And then again, nose, knee connecting, rounding the back navel in. Inhale, extend. Holding there. Feel the hips squared, squared chest, shoulders, looking ahead, lifting high up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Give yourself a little wiggle. You're gonna do more strengthening before we will go for stretch. So staying where you are, bring the left knee towards the left upper arm. So you crunch, you create a little crunch. And then on exhale, you go over with that left foot to the right side and look towards it. So you give yourself a nice little stretch there, yeah? And let's go again. Exhale, knee to shoulder as high up as you can. Hold there on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring the leg over and look towards your foot. So you're crossing over, looking over your right shoulder. And one more time, bring the left knee towards the right shoulder as high up as you manage, holding the crunch on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then cross over. Crossing over, looking towards your right toes. Staying there for a moment, and then release. Bring the knee in, give yourself a little wiggle. Perfect. Let's do the other side. So right knee towards the right shoulder, holding there, staying there. And 3, 2, 1. Then cross over to the other side and stretch. Look over your left shoulder. Look towards your right foot, staying there, holding. And then right knee towards your right shoulder, holding there again, holding on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over. Feel the stretch in your torso. So it's strong, but we are gonna go for the deeper stretch after. And one more time, right knee and right shoulder, lifting up, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cross over. Crossing over, feeling the stretch, and release. Bring the knee in, knees outwards, and give yourself a nice little stretch there in wide child pose, extending through the fingertips, staying there and breathing. Taking a moment there, give yourself 3 long deep inhales and exhales. Perfect. Just breathing there. Not that I can see you, but at least tiny bit. Perfect, staying there, doing well. We are gonna go for more stronger things, but we are gonna be swapping it with quite intense stretches as well. So let's go for the core, elbows under your shoulders. Let's just first gently stretch in your Sphinx position. Pressing through the fingertips, pressing through the forearms into the ground, opening the chest. Imagine you sliding forward. It's like you want to bring the elbows towards your torso. So really feeling that stretch. We are gonna hold in that stretch on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Just give yourself a little wiggle. And then we are gonna go stronger with the back. Interlacing the fingertips, we are gonna do 3 lifts. Chin on the ground, inhale, lift, and we are gonna hold. If you manage, base of the wrists together. If you want to go deeper and it works for you, see if you can tuck the toes in. So this is not a boat, this is a variation of locust really. So if not, just stay where you are and then release. Chin down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift. If you want to maybe just touch the feet towards the fingertips, everything is on the ground, just chest lifted. 3, 2, 1, exhale, release. And very last time, inhale, lift, base of the wrists together. And if you want, you can touch the heels, or you can even swap the fingertips under. So you've got knees together. And then very gently release. Beautiful. Let's do a nice stretch. I'll give you the scorpion stretch options. So I'm gonna show you first this way around. Left hand on the fingertips next to your shoulder and just step your left foot over to the other side. But if you want another version, you can try another version when you're keeping left arm on the ground straight, but what you're gonna do is bring the left foot over and grab it with your right arm. So you're creating this almost like a boulder behind you, and you just lower the foot on the ground. So see, we can try different variation of the stretch. If not, just stay in the first one. Give yourself a moment there, notice how it feels like, and feel the ground with your cheek under, or feeling the mat, feeling the floor. And then when you're ready, release. And now the other side. So version 1, bring the right hand under the shoulder and just step over with the right foot to the other side. If you want another version, come back in, flat arms, T-shape. You're gonna bring the right foot over and perhaps with the left, so you will be able to grab it and bring it higher up and just stay there. See whichever version works best for you. For this version is best if the hand stays in the T-shape, extending. And just stay there, breathing. See if you can bring the foot a bit further for deeper stretch. And then when you're ready, gently bring yourself back to the center. Hands under the shoulders and very gently lifting up. You can feel a nice stretch in the back. And we are gonna go for forearm plank, hip dips for your core. So feeling engaged core, tucking the tailbone under, pressing the ground away, tucking the toes, pushing through the heels to the back. What we're gonna do is gently tap the ground with your maybe thighs or hips, and then lift up into this mini, tiny dolphin. And then again, lower down, inhale, lift. And 3, lift. Engaging core at all time. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. You can take break if you need to. 8. Just join back again in. 9, and 10. Beautiful. Give yourself rest. And we are gonna rest in our crocodile pose. So arms on top of each other, feet outwards, and just rest forehead or chin down on your hands. Give yourself 3 long deep breaths in and out so your breath can settle back to your natural breathing pattern in case you didn't breathe quite well throughout this. Just give yourself a moment to catch up. And 1 more breath in and out. And then when you're ready, hands under the shoulders, tug your toes under, and we're gently gonna lift into our tabletop, rounding the spine. So just release the lower back as much as you can, navel in, chin in, and let's go for some standing flows. Tug your toes under and lifting into your downward dog. Again, take a little scroll before we go anywhere. And then what we're gonna do now is jump or step or walk forward. Staying in fold, just hanging there. Give yourself a moment, feel the ground. If you want to, bend the knees. Feel the ground under your palms and feel the ground under your feet. See if you can really spread your toes to have a sensation of grounding. Maybe try to separate even the little toes. Sometimes they quite don't go. See if you can separate them on the ground and then separate the fingers on the ground. And then just start to lengthen up. If you manage to straighten the legs, that's great. If not, stay where you are. Think of bringing the nose towards your knees. Feel yourself super grounded. Really feel the energy. Drop the head down and imagine there are roots coming from your feet, from your hands. Let yourself completely rooted. Resting and getting the energy through your roots. Taking 1 long deep breath in and out. And then when you're ready, stepping back with the left foot and turning into our warrior 1 stance. Beautiful. We are gonna work with the arms. So we're gonna do eagle arms and dips. and sideways, left arm on the top and overlap. If you can't overlap the arms, it's fine. You can just bring them tops of your hands together, if not fully bound. And then from here, we are gonna dip down. On exhale, bow down. Maybe touch the ground, pause there. Inhale, push the floor away, lift up, lifting the elbows up. Exhale, touch the ground, bowing down. Inhale, gently raising up, really high up. Very last time, exhale, bow down. Inhale, reach up. Pausing here for a moment. See if you can stay where you are. If this is too intense, just hug yourself and you can change the position for the shoulders. Just give yourself a big hug, overlap the elbows or upper arms and try to grab yourself at the back. From knee bend, staying here nice and strong. So either version, if you're happy with your eagle arms, stay there. If you want something different, just give yourself a hug this way. From knees bent, close your eyes. And again, feel really grounded and notice the sensation of your body. Notice how real your body is. You are fully grounded. Your mind is anchored in your body. And then on inhale, reaching up, you're gonna open into warrior two. Just gonna do nice little versions. I'll give you options, harder option and easy option. From the warrior, we are gonna go into extended side angle with the hand in front of your ankle. So you can stay here if you are happy here. So this is version one. If you want to, you can lift on the fingertips or use the block. And if you really can't do this, you can go higher up. But ideally, for the transition, we would be here with the hand on the ground. But don't worry, you can stay higher. So staying here and transition will be into a triangle. So see if you can try transit into a triangle. If you can reach down, just stay leaning on your shin. So this is one transition. So staying back, go back into your side angle. And for those of you who want to bind, you can do this transition with the bind. It's quite intense transition. So if you want to try something, maybe cat or someone who is slightly more bendier and binds, you can actually go through bound, extended angle into your bound triangle. So it is quite intense stretch, see how it feels like, or you can just go, as we said, from this version to another version. As long as you go a few times from your extended angle, even if you are here, and you can go into triangle. Just this, you can try out the transition. You can try it out a few times. I will leave this up to you if you fancy this version better or triangle better, or if you want to float through and try a few times, you can maybe try a couple of breaths in each version. The binding, it is really intense, I can feel it myself. But if binding is your practice, this is another option. Perfect. And from here, bring the hands on the side of your foot and step yourself back. Taking your vinyasa, so maybe on your knees, just nice and gentle first. Lower down. Inhale, opening your upward dog. And then on exhale, folding into your downward dog. And just take 3 long deep breaths in your downward dog. I can see, you can't really see me here, so I'm gonna bring the light in. And just stay in your downward dog, keep breathing. Yay! And there was a light. Inhale, look ahead. And walk or step or jump forward. Beautiful. Press the floor away. You can go a bit deeper. Bend knees or straight. Leave this up to you. And just pausing here for a moment. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands towards your heart. Let's do the other side. Big inhale, reach up. Big exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting up. And then we need to do the other side. So let's start first with dropping the right foot to the back. Inhale, reaching in your warrior one. And now bring the right on the top. So binding the arms. If you can bind palm on palm, try top of your hand on top of your hand. And just staying here for a moment, lifting. Exhale, fold over, tap the ground. Inhale, lift, lifting up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raising up. You're gonna stay slightly longer. Exhale, fold. Just give yourself a moment to sink. Feel the grounding through your feet. Inhale, lifting up. And just staying here. Again, you can give yourself a little hug. Just bring the hands around, staying there. Breathing. Give yourself a moment. And from here, inhale, reach up, open into your warrior two. And we are gonna do the transition again. So extending the ankle by placing the hand in front of your left ankle, reach up. So this is one version, the middle version. If you feel you can reach down, don't have block around, just go for this version. And from middle version, you can maybe try to bind. Binding is in your practice. And from here, wherever you are, we are gonna transfer into a triangle. So if you were higher, just straighten up, sink into your triangle. If you were low down, just straighten up again. And if you were binding, works too. So again, straighten up. Very intense stretch. Try to keep opening the chest. And just decide which version you want to try. You can float between those few times just to feel and sense how it works for your hips. You can shift your triangles, any version you like to practice. And breathing. When you are ready there, bring the hands on the side of your foot and step yourself back. Beautiful. Give yourself a little wiggle, hips side to side. And then from here, we are gonna twist the heels to the right and step the left foot forward. So in front of your hips. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, we're gonna do the dip. So drop the right hip down. Inhale, lift up and over. Exhale, drop the hip down, touch the inner right knee. Inhale, lift the hip. Exhale, touch the knee or shin wherever you can. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, lifting up, hands back. Step yourself back. Let's do the other side. So twist to the side plank, step the right foot in front of you. And again, inhale, reach forward and over. And exhale, drop the hip, touch your inner left knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, touch the inner knee. Inhale, extend. Very last time, touch. Inhale back and release back into your downward dog. Take a moment in your downward dog, finding your breath. Let the head hang down, releasing. And then gently coming onto your knees. So we're gonna do some strengthening. We're gonna do some core. So hands next to your knees. We are gonna do the practice for Lalasana. We're not gonna be lifting the feet, but we are gonna be lifting the knees. So hands next to your knees, and imagine you want to lift full body up, but just resting on your toes. Rounding the back, retracting shoulders, exhale, lower. Beautiful, so let's do maybe 5. Shall we try 5? So inhale, lift, lifting nose to knees, straight arms, shoulders above the wrists. Exhale, release. And let's go again. Inhale, lift, nose, knees. Exhale, release. Nice and strong. And third, lift, nose to knees, strong arms, gently release. And fourth, lifting up, holding, gently release. And then fifth, lift, hold, release. Let's hug the earth, knees outwards and arms in T shape. Resting maybe on right cheek, and then after a couple of breaths, bring yourself on the other cheek and just stay there for a moment. Closing your eyes, feel the earth, feel yourself rooted through your palms, through your heart. And don't forget to scoop the sides of your cheeks. Breathing into your abdomen, feeling your abdomen expanding, finding some sort of ease and relax. Feel the body heavy. And then when you're ready, hands back under the shoulders, very gently, bring yourself up. We're gonna do a nice little stretch. So stretch 1, depending on your flexibility. Move your calves aside and sit in between your heels. This is for the quad stretch. If this is a bit too much, both legs at a time, you can use a block or pillow under your bum, so you don't have to sink as deep if you feel your knees are too tight. Or you can use only one leg for the stretch. So I'll leave that up to you. If you want to stretch one leg at a time, so one knee bent, Virasana, heel next to your hip, and just get yourself as low as is comfortable for you. Some of you might find this is quite intense on its own, one side, so do one side at a time. Some of you might be quite bendy and can do both sides at the same time, maybe lowering on your forearms, maybe completely sinking down, maybe grabbing the elbows. If you're doing one leg at a time, don't forget to swap the legs. Maybe let's do 2 breaths, then you can swap, and another 2 breaths. Everyone else is just sinking wherever they are with both legs. You can try to have a play with the knees, or see if you can squeeze the glutes and lift yourself up for a deeper stretch if your knees will take it. Just wiggling there, noticing. Maybe you can actually dig into the floor with the top of your feet, so you can feel again the engagement, the body working with the floor, with the ground. Maybe you can gently twist the head side to side. Don't forget to swap the legs if you're doing only one at a time. And then when you're ready, take your time with one extra breath on the other side. Supporting yourself in the lower back, very gently lifting, lifting, lifting. And then if you need to, just rounding the back. If you have one leg straight, you can actually extend both legs, grab your feet, and just rounding the back. Bring the navel in, forehead onto your knees. Giving yourself a moment there. And then see if you can stretch. So wherever you can go, stretching the legs. And we are gonna keep the hands on the ground. So don't try to reach forward now. Feel yourself grounded. Moving the flesh aside and see if you can walk yourself. Walking yourself, don't worry about deep nose to the shins stretch. Just think of feeling the ground. Feel the ground under your hips. Feel the ground under your palms. If you need to, just ease out and see a few times if you can go in and release and see how this lift and press works for you. If you want to, you can bend the knees, grab yourself under the knees, see if you can drop the head down, just stretch yourself the way it feels comfortable for you. Softening the shoulders, softening your eyebrows, your cheeks, and just Giving yourself a couple of long, deep inhales and exhales. And then when you're ready, very slowly, gently lifting up and crossing over. You're gonna do a nice hip stretch. So getting yourself into your downward dog, lifting the tailbone up, reaching down through the heels, and then lifting the right leg up and open the hips. So you bend the knee and look under your right armpit. And just hanging here for a moment. Again, use the hands, feel rooted through your palms, feel rooted through your standing foot, reaching down through the heel and bringing the right knee high up. You can try to a few times extend and bend, or see if you can look under your left armpit and check out your toes waving at you. And then inhale, look ahead, and we are gonna step the foot forward. Staying here in lunge. So we are gonna stay in lunge to feel the stretch in your hip flexor. If you can't have the palms fully on the ground, see if you can have the fingertips down, opening the chest, looking ahead. Just giving yourself breath in and out there. Breathing deeply. And then dropping the knee down, flat foot. And then we are gonna extend. Extending forward for half split. Again, if this is too much, use the block. So hand on your shin, fingertips of your left hand next. And just support yourself there. Keep the right leg straight if you can. If you are bendy, fold over, feel the stretch. Pick your version, stay with it. Again, closing your eyes and feel the ground under your fingertips. Feel the ground under your soul. Feel how you connect it to the earth. It should be very grounding practice. You should really be aware of the floor, of the carpet, of the mat, of the ground holding you. And then inhale, shifting forward. Left hand on the ground next to your right foot. Tap your left toes under. Inhale, reach forward and do 3 circles. Inhale forward, going back with the arms. And again, 1 and 2. Keep the left knee up. And 3, let's do 2 more. Inhale, lifting up. And 1 more time, up and over and release. Stepping yourself back into your downward dog. Reaching down through the heels and pressing down through the heels on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lifting the left leg up and bending the knee. So keep the arms nice and straight. And then look towards your toes under your right armpit. Keep reaching down through the right heel. Feel yourself completely grounded. Again, through the fingers, through the toes. Feel how you're sinking into the floor. Feel the stretch. Holding yourself nice and strong, feeling powerful. Inhale, look ahead, and we are gonna step the foot in between your hands. Staying here again in the higher lunge. So you got knee off, looking ahead, either on your palms or your fingertips. Just staying there, breathing. And then 1 more long deep breath in and out. Dropping the right knee down and extend your left leg. Again, if you feel super tight, use the blocks, but just gently lean 1 hand on your leg and 1 hand on the ground, just to give yourself a bit of balance if you don't have blocks. Keep the leg nice and straight and feel the leg goes right into your hip bone, into your hip socket, straight in, doesn't go diagonal or anything, straight in. Just stay there breathing. Find your stretch, close your eyes, and breathing deeply. Feeling into the stretch. 1 more long deep breath in and out. And shifting forward. Hand is next to your left foot, so you've got right hand down, Tug your right toes under, and then we are gonna reach forward and open, making a circle. And second time, keep lifting the right knee up. And third, and fourth, and fifth. Beautiful. And then release. Stepping yourself back into your downward dog. Give yourself, again, a little push down through the heels on 5, 4, feeling the stretch, 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. So you're gonna do nice little core thing before we will go into maybe some sort of arm balance. So let's do nice and easy Navasana. You can have the legs parallel to the ground. If you like to, you can grab yourself under the knees for easier option. So this is a bit easier to hold. If you feel, okay, I can handle this, maybe extend the arms. And you can stay here if this feels good. But what we're gonna do is, we will tap left foot down, extend the right leg. And then return, opposite. Right foot down, extend left. And swap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, carry on, 17, 19, 20. Well done. Roll yourself onto your back, grab your feet, gently rolling side to side. Beautiful. We'll do one more thing for the core to feel strong and powerful. With the new moon in Taurus, interlace the fingertips behind your head, connect the right elbow, left knee, extend the right leg. Make the toes really pointed, engage all the muscles in your right leg. We're gonna lower it 3 times, very slow, and we will count for 5 when we are lower down. So lower down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift, very slowly. Let's do 2 more. Lower down, lower back into the ground, holding on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift, and very last time, exhale, lower down, hold there, and holding on 5, 4, feel the shake, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift, and release. Left elbow, right knee, extend the left leg, very gently lower down, and again, hold there on 5, 4, strong leg, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift, and then left leg goes down, hold there on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift. Last time to go, lower down, hold, 5, 4, strong, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift. Happy baby pose, give yourself well-deserved stretch, rolling from side to side. If you want, you can extend the legs, maybe one at a time, see how it feels. Just taking some space, if you have some space in your rooms. And then when you're ready, bring the knees in. We are gonna go into a shoulder stand or headstand, anything you practice. Invert yourself for 3 long deep breaths in and out, or maybe 4, maybe 5. If you want to go for some fancy shoulder stand, maybe you can go into a plow, interlace the fingertips behind your back, and do partially unsupported plank, and lifting into a shoulder stand. You can try a few times, challenging your balance and maybe challenging your core. Any version you are doing there, have fun with it. I'm having fun here. So see what works for you. Beautiful. So as I said, 3 more breaths in and out. Feel your inversion nice and strong. If you feel you're already tired, maybe knees next to your shoulders. Or you can slowly start, if you feel like it, to unroll. Just see what feels good, what you want to do. And then unrolling or getting slowly down from any inversion you are doing. Slowly, mindfully, not rushing, really being aware what your body is doing. If you did shoulder stand, see if you can lower the legs down really steady. Really firm, nice, controlled lower with your straight legs. And then when you're ready, you can go for a fish pose or a twist. If you want to do a twist, you can go for eagle legs or zigzag twist, cat tail, or just supine twist, right knee in, twist it to the left, look to the right. Or do a fish pose. Dig your spinal decompressing pose, so something different than the forward fold. Staying there, breathing. Maybe again noticing through your senses. The smelling the room, noticing the sounds, maybe distant sounds. Gently release and then twisting to the other side again. Right hand on the left knee and fold over to the other side. Looking to the left and just find your nice and comfortable twist. Closing your eyes and again bring the senses in, noticing. If you're doing fish pose, decide how long to hold it. Don't overdo anything. And then releasing, giving yourself a nice little hug or a big hug. Grab yourself firmly, squeeze yourself. You deserve this. Nice big hug. Say to yourself, I love you. So you can provide yourself with all the good feelings. You know you're there for yourself always. Gently release. And then slowly unroll into your Shavasana position. And I'm gonna take you through the new moon relaxation. So make sure you have got everything you need around. Make yourself comfortable. And lay down on the ground. If you want to be cross-legged, you can, but I think it's an evening practice. It's quite nice. It's quite nice to be laying down. So I'll wait for you all to get on the ground. Again, as I said, if you prefer seated, you can opt for it as well. And when you're ready, just let yourself sink slowly into the floor, laying down. Palms facing up, your feet hip distance apart or even further. Let your feet fall sideways. Closing your eyes and just sinking into the ground. This is the most important part of your practice. This is the time your body, your mind, your spirit can integrate all the changes which happened throughout your practice. So on all the levels, mind, body, spirit, you have made some conscious improvements. And just taking time and noticing how your body feels, suddenly being still, just resting, noticing the sensation, noticing the heaviness of your body, heaviness of your head, heaviness of your heels, heaviness of your hands, heaviness of your eyelids, noticing the sensations within the body, noticing your thoughts, acknowledging your thoughts, letting them go for a few more minutes. And then again, connecting with all your senses, zooming into the sounds around you, maybe within you, listening to the subtle sound of silence in your ears, listening to the sound of your breath, Noticing what you can see under your closed eyelids. Noticing the heaviness of your body. Noticing the sensation of the clothes touching the skin. Noticing the heaviness of your clothes or blankets. Noticing your face relaxing, melting the facial muscles. Noticing your shoulders melting away the tension, releasing it completely. Noticing the release in your hips, your lower back. And then completely softening your fingers, your toes. Feeling the body heavy. Feeling the gravitational pull. Feeling yourself sinking into the floor. Grounded. Pull towards the earth center. Feel yourself sinking deeper. And maybe visualizing the roots coming into the earth from the back of your torso, your legs, your heels, the back of your head, firmly rooting into the ground, into the soil, into the earth, feeling really grounded, planting yourself, grounding yourself, feeling connected to the earth. And shifting the awareness into your head, into your mind, for some inner work. And since there is a new moon tonight, you want to start fresh and new. You want to convince your mind, your subconscious mind, that you really want to start make some changes, planting the seed into your mind. Think of your intention, what it was you wanted to manifest. Just keep it in your mind, looking at it from every angle, through your third eye, from inside, visualizing it, feeling it, whatever it was you wanted to come and manifest. Just sense it, feel it with all your senses, imagine it, visualize it. Take time to really bring your full attention and awareness there where you want to be. And then just keeping the intention there, and planting it by letting it grow, by bringing more energy. So you are gonna bring some nutrition into the seed you planted into your head. And then start to visualize the energy around your heart expanding. You can start to feel the heart chakra throbbing and expanding with each and every inhale, getting bigger and bigger and expanding out of your physical body. Maybe visualize it light green, maybe crystal clear. Just let it expand with each inhale and exhale. Notice this pulsation. It's taking each heartbeat. It's pulsating. It's expanding. It's part of you. It's you. Let the energy expand even more to energize yourself for the task, for the manifestation, for achieving your goal. The energy is expanding so much that you are now covered in this energy, in the heart energy. The energy coming from your heart, from the source. Keeping yourself in this energy bubble. feeling energized, rebalanced, powerful and strong. Feel the sensation of your energy expanded, the energy from the heart. Keep the awareness of it. Keep the sensations, remembering the feeling so you can recollect it through the daytime. Keep expanding the energy around your heart and out of your heart. Keep noticing the pulsing, keep noticing the aliveness of you and of the energy around you. Think of your intention and connect it with this heart energy. Creating some magic within you. Connecting the dots, bringing the energy and visualizing together to manifest. Feel yourself strong, energized, happy to tackle your goal, your mission, to follow your path. And then when you're feeling ready, shifting back into your room, still keeping the intention under your eyelids and in your mind and in your body. And wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. On inhale, expanding through your arms up towards the ceiling. Give yourself a nice stretch, bring yourself into the present moment. And then very gently releasing the arms and very slowly turn yourself onto your right side and just stay there for a moment. Giving yourself permission to still be absorbing. Give yourself a moment to appreciate your breath. All the bodily senses and smell, vision, hearing you take often for granted. And then when you're ready, very gently come back up into a seated position. We will do some more affirmation. So sitting nicely, gently, you can close your eyes, rubbing the palms together, and we are going to support our intention. So place the hands on your eyes, and you can repeat in your mind or out loud an affirmation. May the energy of the new moon help me manifest all I wish for. May the energy of the new moon help me manifest all I wish for. May the energy of the new moon help me manifest all I wish for. And just 3 times repeat, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. Pressing the palms together. Inhale, reach up, expand, bring the light, life force energy in, connect with your third eye to bring more wisdom, and with your heart to bring more love in, and namaste. Well done.